Hey everyone. So let's be real, picking an air conditioner can be a total headache, right? There's so many options. Well, today we're going to cut right through all that confusion. I'm here to help you find the absolute perfect brand for your place. Let's get right into it.
Oh man, you know the feeling. We've all been there. It's an absolute scorcher outside, and somehow your room feels like an oven. You're just sitting there, sweating, asking yourself, why? Well, you've come to the right place, because we're going to find you a solution that actually, works.
Okay, so how do we escape this indoor furnace? We need a game plan. We can't just go out and buy the first box we see that promises to blow cold air. Nope, we gotta be smarter than that. We need to know what we're actually looking for. What really separates a kind of meh AC from an absolutely amazing one.
And boom, here they are. These are what I like to call the 5 pillars of a great AC. First, you've got raw cooling performance, like how cold can it get? Then, energy efficiency. Is it going to destroy your electricity bill? Durability. Is this thing built to last? Noise level. Are you trying to sleep next to a jet engine? And finally, smart features. All the cool techie stuff. These 5 things, that's our scorecard for judging the top 3 brands.
All right, you ready? The countdown is officially on. Kicking things off at number 3, we have a brand that's a little bit different. It doesn't just cool your room, it actually makes the air you breathe cleaner. Super interesting, right? Let's check it out.
And taking our number 3 spot is Panasonic. You know the name, of course, and they've earned that reputation for a reason. In the world of ACs, they've really carved out this unique space for themselves, focusing on something more than just temperature, a healthier home.
So what's Panasonic's secret sauce? Well, it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal. First off, they're super energy efficient, which your wallet will definitely thank you for. But its real superpower? It's this thing called Nano-E technology. Basically, it uses these tiny microscopic water particles to literally scrub the air clean while it's cooling the room. How cool is that?
So what's it going to cost you? Well, Panasonic is actually pretty accessible. You can get a solid budget model for somewhere between, say, $400 and $800. If you want all the bells and whistles on their premium units, you're looking at something closer to $1,500.
Okay, so who should be looking at a Panasonic? Well, if you're someone who's really conscious about your energy bill, this is a great pick. Or maybe you live somewhere with not so great air quality, or you have allergies, then this is a no-brainer. It's for anyone who wants that solid, reliable cooling, but with that huge added bonus of cleaner, healthier air.
All right, let's move on up the list to our number 2 contender. Our runner-up is for all you tech lovers out there. This brand is all about blending cutting-edge smart technology with some seriously powerful performance. If you've got a smart home, listen up.
And taking the silver medal, it's LG. I mean, you know LG. They're a giant in the electronics world, and it's no surprise they bring that same high-tech, forward-thinking approach to their air conditioners.
LG is really the perfect mix of brains and brawn. Yeah, they're loaded with smart features, but the real magic is under the hood. We're talking about their dual inverter compressors. The best way to think about it is like the gas pedal in your car versus a simple on-off switch. It adjusts its power constantly, so it cools the room way faster, and it does it while being super quiet and efficient. It's a game changer.
So what about the price tag? LG sits right in that mid to premium bracket. You're going to be looking at around $500 to maybe $1,200 for a solid mid-range unit. And if you go for their top-of-the-line premium models, that can go up to about $2,000.
So who is an LG AC perfect for? Honestly, it's for anyone who loves convenience and tech. You want to control your AC from your phone? Check. You want it to link up with your smart home setup? Check. And you want it to do all that without sounding like a 747 is taking off in your living room? LG's your brand. It's for people who want that perfect blend of quiet, smart, and powerful.
All right, here we go. The moment you've been waiting for. The number 1 spot. The king of cool. Now this brand, it's not so much about all the fancy gadgets. It's about one thing, and one thing only. Pure, raw, unstoppable cooling power.
And the gold medal, the number 1 AC brand in the world, goes to Daikin. Now, you might not be as familiar with that name, and there's a good reason. They don't make TVs, they don't make phones, they do one thing, air conditioning. And when you only do one thing, you get really good at it. They are the global leaders, period.
And that's their whole deal, right? Specialization. These guys live and breathe HVAC. And that total dedication, it means you get machines that are engineered for absolutely top-tier cooling performance, they're built like tanks, and they have some of the most advanced inverter tech you can find anywhere.
I love this quote because it just sums them up perfectly.
They don't just cool, they dominate the temperature. That's their whole philosophy. They're not just trying to make a room comfortable, they're built to conquer the heat, no matter what. No questions asked.
Now, as you can probably guess, that kind of beast mode performance doesn't come cheap. Daikin's prices kind of start where other brands' premium models leave off. You're looking at about $700 to $1,500 for their mid-range, and the high-end units can easily shoot past $3,000. But what you're paying for is pure power, and a machine that's built to last a very, very long time.
So who really needs a Daikin? Well, if you live somewhere that gets brutally hot, I'm talking extreme summer heat, this is for you. It's also for people who run their AC pretty much non-stop, or even for businesses. Basically, if your number one priority is rock-solid reliability and a machine that can take a beating for years and years, Daikin is the undisputed champ.
Okay, so there you have it, our top 3. We've got Panasonic, the air purifier, we've got LG, the smart cooler, and we've got Daikin, the cooling beast. Now comes the most important part, figuring out which one of these is the right match for you.
So let's just put it all together. I want to lay everything out side by side so this decision is super easy for you. Because, look, the best AC in the world doesn't mean anything if it's not the best AC for your specific situation.
This chart makes it all crystal clear, right? You can see each brand has its own lane. Panasonic is all about that clean air. LG is the king of smart tech and quiet operation. And Daikin, that's just raw, unadulterating cooling power. It's interesting, they're all pretty quiet, but if you want whisper quiet, LG probably takes the kick. But if you just need to absolutely crush the heat, Daikin is in a league of its own.
So really, it all boils down to this simple choice. Number 1, if cleaner, healthier air is your top priority, you go for Panasonic. Easy. Number 2, if you want a super smart, super quiet, and efficient machine, you choose LG. And number 3, if you live somewhere hot and you just need the most powerful cooling beast you can get, you pick Daikin. It's that simple.
And there you have it. Now you know the score. Are you going to clean your air, get smart with your cooling, or just completely dominate the heat? The choice is yours. Hopefully, this whole breakdown helps you find your perfect match. Because at the end of the day, your AC cools your room, but my explainers, well, we're here to cool your stress. Thanks so much for hanging out.